Hello again, I am Mark and this is Herdsman Foods. Thank you for joining me today. Always glad to spend this time with you, always excited to do so. Please hit that subscribe button if this is something that you enjoy. I hope you enjoy this little journey with me. Today, we are at Wendy's again, and this is Wendy's Hoosier Biscuit Bowl, okay? So this is a regional delicacy, apparently. Now, I'm going to make a little noise here, get my fork out, get my plastic fork. This is a regional delicacy that we Hoosiers really enjoy. I have to be honest with you, I have never heard of this before. This has, let's see here, this has egg right on top. Let's take that egg off. Then we've got some cheese. We've got some French fries. Yep, French fries. We've got biscuit underneath there. And lots of gravy, okay? So let's talk about Hoosier tradition a little bit here. And I don't want to throw Hoosiers under the bus. I am a lifetime Hoosier, lifelong Hoosier. Been a Hoosier all my life. Born in Indiana, lived in East Central Indiana for most of my life. And then 25 years ago, moved up here to Northern Indiana. I am all about being a Hoosier. I like Hoosierness, but I kind of think we don't have a lot of real traditions that would encapsulate putting this together. As I said in the teaser, I think this is more of a fat guy bowl or a fat guy tradition because biscuits and gravy, huge part of being a Hoosier. Yeah, we have biscuits and gravy. We don't have any outstanding, I mean, I wouldn't say that there are certain places that you go for biscuits and gravy that are better than others. A lot of the restaurants around here use that institutional stuff. You know, this stuff they buy from Cisco or from, different jobbers that sell them those things. That is really peppery. Some biscuits and gravy, you get more of a sage biscuit gravy too. I think that's really more about being a Hoosier. You know, you make your own biscuits and gravy and you use the sausage you like and the butter you like and the cream level of cream that you like to do it. It's not like you go somewhere for this. Biscuits and gravy with eggs on top. I think that's just kind of a diner staple that you might see around Indiana. And I hope I mentioned that before, that Indiana Hoosiers, you're a Hoosier in Indiana. That would explain the name Hoosier if you didn't know what that's called. So these are more home friesy looking. Man, I'm making up all kinds of words today. Home fry looking, very peppery. Very peppery. Pretty salty. So let's go ahead and do our bites here. Let's get in there and get a bite. I'm going to break this down a little bit and see if I can't get a little bit of each. It looks like it's going to be hard to do, but I'm going to do my best here. Get that cheese, the egg. Not going to be able to get any biscuit. Got some biscuit there. Okay. Boy, that's interesting. Okay, first bite. Flavors that are jumping out at me. Pepper. Huge, huge pepper. Overly peppered. Because I think you got the home fries that are peppered hard. You've got the biscuit gravy that's peppered hard. You've got the sausage in the biscuit gravy that's peppered hard. The only thing that's not peppered hard is the egg and the biscuit. All right, let's go in for bite number 2. Okay, bite number 2. What am I tasting? I've got It's really hard. I've got the egg. I've got the home fry. I've got the biscuit. Don't get the cheese at all. But once again, really, really peppery. That is what, peppery to the point. And this is just black pepper I'm talking about, not green peppers or, peppers like that. I'm talking about black ground pepper. To the point that my tongue, I'm tasting pepper all over my tongue as if it's almost numb. That's how much pepper is on here. Let me get my third bite and then I'll give you the overall. All right, let me get a little more of that. Okay. So I'm going to take a quick glance here. All right. So you guys know I used to own a restaurant, if you follow the channel, years and years ago. I mean, literally 30 years ago plus. I used to make my own biscuits and gravy. Biscuits from a biscuit mix, okay? But it was a really good biscuit mix that I found. And they rose so nicely, and they were very fluffy, peel apart, flaky biscuits. These are good biscuits. A lot of times with fast food biscuits, you find they're hard, right? Because they sit there for a long time. Whatever they're doing to these, they're keeping them from getting hard like that. And so the biscuit is, I think, the strongest part of this. I like the mix altogether, guys. Don't get me wrong. As a Hoosier, you grow up eating this kind of really hearty food. And so, it's one of those things. I look at this and I go, oh yeah, I'm going to dig into that all day. A lot of people wouldn't have that reaction. They'd go, oh, that's going to be really heavy. No, this is heavy, but for a nice thick Hoosier guy, this isn't overly heavy. What I will say is it's not very well balanced. It is, as I've said before, very peppery, obviously very peppery, but you don't get the complement of all the flavors together. You kind of get them piecemeal here and there. It's almost what I'd consider mush. It's a lot of good things put into something that make it almost unrecognizable as what it is on its own. So as much as I like the flavor of this, this is something that is just not appealing to me because of the lack of balance. They need to back off the pepper a little bit, maybe have the home fries a little bit less peppery and let the peppery flavor come from just one other component, either the sausage gravy or the sausage itself. It's just overly peppery. It's interesting because normally I would say it's overly salty, right? Fast food, we get a lot of fast food. A lot of times it's very, very salty. This is not overly salty. It's the pepper that really grabs you here. So this one was $5.29. This is a considerable amount of food. For $5.29, it's a good value based on how much food you're getting. Flavor, balance, those kind of things, not a fan. Don't think it's very strong. If you want to know what Hoosiers eat, yeah, this is something we eat. I don't know that I've ever seen it, put together like this in a bowl, but these are individual components that we eat a lot of. I guess if we just mix them together, you get that Hoosier bowl regional delicacy or whatever. So I don't know, give it a try. See what you think. We all have different flavors. You may love this, you may hate it. I'd love to know what you think. In the comments below, let me know. That is all from me today, guys. Be sure to subscribe if you like what you see. Share on social media, and I just love the time we get to spend. Happy holidays to you. I hope you're having a great, great holiday. And until next time, always remember, don't be afraid to join the herd.